Hello everyone and welcome back to this new episode where I want to show you the trades I've made today, where I made $300 by using the strategy break and retest on NASDAQ on the DAX indexes, that if you don't know it is the German index. So guys, before going on that one, please, I have only 57 subscribers right now. If you can leave a subscribe, please guys, leave a like, comment on the video, help me to grow. I already made 25 videos, and if you can help me a bit, I will be very glad and I will be very happy with your support. So please guys, subscribe to the channel, and now let's go and check the trades I made today. Let's go. So guys, first I want to say that you don't need big amount of money to make some plays. And for example, today I played very small with plays of 0.50 cents and $1 per point in NASDAQ and in the DAX. So you don't need big capital. You just need a good strategy that works and that makes you statistically winning on the long period. So let's go to the NASDAQ, guys. NASDAQ on the 4-hour chart, if we move to the 4-hour chart here on the left side, as you can see, we had a nice, beautiful trend line, and it broke last Friday. So this, what does it show us is that we are in a very bearish period, and we broke here on Friday, and this here was on Sunday evening, the market reopening again. So here it went up and down, but what we reached this level that was the previous support in once here, second time here, and here it became in our bet of the break strategy the new resistance. So here we have a beautiful side. You have a new beautiful support. It broke, and now it's trying to become a resistance. If we check it as a graph like this on the when you are trading it, now you're betting on the retest of that and probably push even more down. So this was the first signal. The second signal is the 21 MEA average. I really like this average. I honestly think it's one of the best. And as you can see, it just used the break and retest. We have the 20 MEA supporting. So this was the second signal telling me this is a nice short position. The third signal. So guys, was a very high probability setup. It was the delta, cumulative delta was telling me that the sellers were there on Friday. They pushed the price very down, and on Sunday and Sunday morning pre-market during the European market, yes, it pushed higher, but as you can see, the delta buyers are not there at all. We can see that they are not appearing at all. So what does it look is that sellers are still there, still in control of the price. So that is the reason why I decided to enter in this position. And if we go here on the right, we have exactly the 5 minute, so I can show you exactly where I entered in the correct time. You can see as well here my entry in real time. And what happened is that it got rejected, that it was this first candle, green candle here. It pushed down, and now I was waiting only for just a little pullback to allow me to have a better entry. Guys, always have patience and have a better entry to have a better risk reward. That was my mistake on the second part. Luckily it went good, but I could have done better. So here I was waiting for a pullback to have a nice entry. I entered at this level because it was 1, twice, 3 times, and I was looking for like a possible resistance at that level again. So I entered here with my first entry. Luckily, it went right away in my direction. My stop loss at the beginning was here above, and then after I saw that it went literally on my direction, I moved it on break-even. So this was my first entry. My second entry, as you can see, I put the trend line. It was forming, you know. Here we have a beautiful trend line, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here it broke. As here, when it broke, and I have a confirmation of the 5-minute candle that it closed down the trend line, I added to the position because I think that is a very high probability setup. We have the 1-hour chart is telling me that this is a very high good setup. I shorted here, and now I was just riding it. Guys, I was just moving my stop loss in break even again here when it pushed even more down, and here I had a free trade. And is one of the best things to do is where you can move your stop loss in break even. So here there was nothing else that my profit target was just here on the bottom. I was looking to have to test these lows and get out from the position. Here it literally crashed this support, and it went down even more down so much faster that I did not have a fixed profit target. I let it a bit run. I got out with half position here, and then half position when it broke the previous candle. Here I had probably, I got out a bit too early, but honestly, beautiful risk reward. And let's go check out how much was it. And if we go here and we have a stop loss around here, and our first exit was here. So here we have, guys, a nice 3.2 risk reward. And if you go to the second one, stop loss was just below this one and exit was here. Again, here we have even a better risk reward. We had a 1.44 risk reward. Guys, the important is risk reward. Don't entry if you don't think to have at least a 2 risk reward on your trade. So this was the first trade that made me good money, and this one was the second trade. This I got a bit of FOMO because, as you can, here I was very good to wait for a pullback. Here I was not good at all. The reason why was this entry, because in one side the market was still very weak. We had at 3.5 the market opened, it pushed high, but it did not convince me because again the delta were not there. As you can see, we have here higher high, higher low on the market, on the NASDAQ, but on the delta, cumulative delta, we have lower low and lower high. So we have a divergence here. So it means that this higher high and higher low is not very powerful. It means it's gonna get weaker. My idea as well is that the 1 hour chart, it got resistance on the 21 EMA. As I said before, I liked it because here it got support, here again, I'm betting on it. And at the beginning, the chart looked like that. And I was like, okay, it seems it's breaking this trend line on the 5-minute chart. I'm going to enter. And that was a bit too early. It slapped me back. But luckily, where I had my stop loss, in that case, my stop loss was just above the previous candle here. So, and I was playing small. Even if this one were 60 points, I was playing very small. So I was comfortable with it. That's something that it helped me so much in the last period. If you play small and you're thinking that your stop loss is a bit far, play small. The loss is going to be anyway fun with your emotions. You're gonna accept it and respect it. So I did not get some scared and I was gonna get stopped out here. Instead, I respected my stop loss, whatever it was gonna happen. It came back right away, and as you can see here, we have a better trend line. It broke right away. It went to making a new low here, and what I decided to do is I went at the beginning, my stop loss moved it on the previous high, and after, when it starts to run down, I moved it to break even. So here I was just enjoying guys, it was just, NASDAQ was just crashing right now, and I was just enjoying the ride. I was looking on the 1-minute chart to support the 21 EMA as a stop loss, and my profit target in this trade, if we go to the 4-hour chart here, my profit target in this trade was this line here. This was a 13,135 because it was the closing of this true 4-hour candle, and it was as well this bottom of this new of this another 4-hour channel candle. Sorry. So if we go back to the 5-minute, it pushed down, and I was moving just my stop loss with it on the following the 21 EMA on the 1-minute chart. This is the 5-minute chart. And my profit target was here, and literally I got out exactly here, and it was beautiful. So what was the problem on this trade? I entered with a bit of FOMO. I could have entered better here, so my risk reward is not something crazy. Okay, I got out there, but I managed to have a nice 1.3 risk reward. What could have done better is waiting for a better entry. This could have been the perfect trade, but I'm very good with it. Another mistake I've done in this one is that, as you can see previously here, I managed to add on the break of the trend. Here, because I didn't like where I entered, and this is another reason. If I was going to enter here, I would have been relaxed to add here or add here. Instead, I was not really relaxed with my position, and then for that reason, I didn't manage to add to the winning position. And it's very important to add to winning position and not average down in the losing one. So guys, this is the 2 trades on NASDAQ. I hope you understand what was my idea in that moment, what was the concept, and we can go to the trades on the DAX. So let's go here on the 5-minute chart. So guys, here on the 5-minute chart, we have again a break and retest rule applied, and where I did 2 trades where I made a nice profit again. So the first trade was here on this new high that DAX made. It came back. Before I took a little trade here, I was hoping for this break and retest, but this was a mistake. This push was too much fast to have a break and retest right away here. That was a mistake on my side, and I got a little loss. So I was waiting again for a better entry. So it went up again, making new high, and see, you can see here on the 5-minute chart, I was waiting to test again these lows on the 5-minute chart. Well, the 21 EMA is not far, and I looked for confirmation on the 1-minute chart, and I was like, okay, this is my area of support, because I like to draw my area of support in the 5-minute chart. And okay, I saw that it came to the 50 MEA on the 1 minute. I entered right away here, almost at the bottom. You can see here the time frame and at the time I entered. And here I did honestly a very good trade where I did not add, but I got out in different moments. I got out on the first one here at the high to avoid to be rejected and make a double bottom. I got out half here, but incredible, this trade was insane. It went right away to the sky, and my second exit was here at the bottom of this red candle. I was waiting for a red candle. It came out super fast. I got out here at the bottom. I could have probably waited a few seconds and don't get scared. But honestly, this was a beautiful trade. I got enter here, exit here, and exit here with alpha. Was a very beautiful trade using the break and retest. The other trade, you can see here again, a 5-minute. We broke the previous high. It's insane. And I'm using again the 5-minute chart. So look at this. We have the 21 EMA, the 5-minute, and what I go to the 1-minute chart again. I enter again here at the low. I enter here. Probably the possible stop loss was going to be probably some. Oh my God! Can I draw it? Down this area, just to allow. If it was gone right away again down to making new lows, I was going to get out with a little loss. And the only things I've done here not very great is that I was a bit scared that it was gonna reject me, because I was looking at the delta variant here on the 5-minute chart, and it came down very fast. So you see, these candles are the big candles as well, and I thought this one could have been a little push and then down to making new lows. So that was the reason why I get out a bit too early, and I get out somewhere. It was somewhere here I got out. Very happy with my exit. It's okay, I made money, but I could have reached the highs of the day. Usually that is my goal for each trade, is to reach at least the high of the day as a resistance. But okay, I'm fine with it. As well, I forgot to say that before with the previous trade, when I was playing the break and retest, as you can see, that these red candles on the delta are not existing at all. It means that the sellers are not there, are not in control. So the flash down here, I took care of it, bought it, and I just enjoyed the ride to the sky. So guys, this is the trades. I hope I managed to explain to you a bit the strategy I used in this case. The break and retest strategy is one of the best on the fact that you are gonna enter on a dip, and enter in a dip means you can have a nice risk reward. If you enter in a break, you don't know where to get a stop loss. I really don't know, honestly. I'm not good at it. I never trade a break because I'm not good to understand where to put the stop loss. If it comes back to me, I'm like, I don't know, previous high that was 200 spot above, or I'm gonna play the break and retest, find get that retest, and stop loss will be just below it. Have a nice risk reward, enjoy to the new high, and probably run it even more if I add, or at least cut half of it. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys. Guys, please subscribe, leave a like, help me to grow these channels. And guys, peace, and see you next time.